Sometimes a video comes around and you just got to talk about it. So let's do that. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes there is a video that just comes along and you got to talk about it. Why? Because it's actually really cool. The video in question is from Evercade themselves at Evercade Retro over on YouTube. Link will be down below in the description as we talk about this. And I just thought it was really cool. And the reason why is because it's on brand for them. It's it's also like cool in the sense that it's like a thing that was unexpected. It is also just it's just neat. It's just really neat. And I saw it, and hopefully you guys saw it too. And if not, this is what we're doing today. So we're going to talk about it. Recording this early. The video dropped actually midweek in the week. We're going to actually put this out on Sunday because Happy Easter, right? Happy Easter, guys. We're gonna talk about some Easter eggs on Evercade on Easter, right? That's what we're going to do. Because that is the subject of this video. The video is just called Easter eggs on Evercade. I'm going to do the thing that I always do when I do videos from Evercade, and I'm not going to do any audio stuff. And I'm just going to kind of ramble along while we watch the video, but just kind of like get all my thoughts out. So anyway, it's an Evercade Presents video, and it's got which I'm imagining, I think it is Sean talking, and it's like, oh, that's super cool, and we've got all this fun stuff, and that's neat. And he's talking about Easter and eggs and all this kind of stuff, and then he starts talking about how video games might have been the origin of like the pop culture Easter egg, right? Stuff that you've seen in you see stuff all the time in movies now and TV shows and all that kind of stuff, but it all goes back to the beginning, where some of the first Easter eggs, in which case one of the first Easter eggs ever was this game right here, Adventure on the 2600, where the developer, who was not allowed at the time to say anything or do anything, to reveal themselves as the actual programmer of the game, said, you know what, that's not really that fair. So they created something that was not necessarily easy to find, lest it be taken out by people who were doing QA. But those that knew what to do could, or searched around enough, could find this cool secret room. And inside the secret room is, of course, what we all know as the first Easter egg, the name of the developer, right? It's pretty cool. Now, what I like about this video is that specifically in the Adventure Easter egg, the narrator is explaining exactly what to do to get there. And not only that, but on top of it all, if you have these collections, like you can now like take part in going through and unlocking these Easter eggs on your own. I think that's really cool. I think it's a really neat thing. And sometimes I think it's something that maybe people don't actually realize is in their games on Evercade. It's like some of these games that are just random games on the shelf, they got some cool stuff. Like, here we go. I'm going to hit the pause button here. You've got the created by Warren Robinette. I don't think you guys can see me like pointing at it, but it's in that purple box there. Those blue characters are the first, I think, real credits in a video game, maybe ever. I'm not sure, but I think as far as early video game historians go, that is that, right? But then there's more, right? There's Zalar Mercenary on Atari Lynx Collection, where you can get like this cool screen. And the screen isn't just like necessarily a level or a new game or a hidden game or something like that. It's actually like a hidden simulation, which I thought was really cool. Like it simulates like how like cells do some stuff. Again, get down and below in the comment, or not in the comments, but in the description of the video, and hit that link up. The link will be in the description. Go and watch this video. Give Evercade the clicks. Please go and watch this stuff and take notes while you're doing it, especially if you have these collections, because you can go ahead and unlock these things. Oh, it says right there, hold select and then up, down, left, right, up, right? And then you can go to this level or whatever, which I think is really cool. There's even more. There's hardcore 4x4 on Ed's favorite collection, Gremlin 1. But you can do like it's pretty cool. You can go and like and do this cool thing. Now I want to say that during the research for this I want to say Crow might have done this on his video. He might have pointed this out, that you can do this to like play this cool like little mini game. But if you go into time trial, and you go into the name entry, and you put Dutchman in, you get this face, right? And then if you go into the main menu, and you go into options and then go down to credits, instead of credits, it actually launches another game called Roids, which is a lot like Asteroids, only with people's faces on it, which is kind of fun. So like that's neat that you can get more game out of your games. Another reason to put Gremlin Collection in, right? But then there's Megalomania on the Codemasters Collection. And then you could do a very similar thing. You put in another code, and like once you put in the code, you get whisked away to this new kind of like side game that is a reference for one of their favorite like arcade games. I think it's Sinistar. It's like a Sinistar like kind of game. I mean, it looks really cool. I mean, it's like I'd play that. Like why not? And then of course there's this one we knew about on Maniac Square. I think you have to hold down the select button or something like that. Before you hit play, and it'll change to the prototype, so you can play the prototype version of Maniac Square, which is like it's essentially the same game, but there's like a lot of like aesthetic differences. All the colors and sounds and stuff are different on it, but that's really cool. Like I think it's really neat, and I think it's cool that they put together this video to show everybody, hey, look, guys, like there's more to your Evercade carts than meets the eye. You can like go and do these cool things, and then they also reference, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, that there are other things that you can do with your Evercade. There are other things that can be unlocked and played, and secrets to be had inside the firmware of your Evercade device, your VS, your VSR, your EXP, your EXP-R, and even in certain circumstances, the alphas. And I think they all have that stuff. So you can go ahead and like unlock more stuff, which is kind of cool. But he doesn't tell you how to do any of those things. Now, I will tell you that there is a place on the internet that is run by a friend of the channel that has all that stuff. You can go in and hit yes, I want to see the secrets, and you can get all the secret unlock codes and unlock all the stuff on the Evercade. Eagle-eyed sleuths for the channel may go through my shorts list, where actually I did do a little bit of, I don't know if I did them all, but I did do a series where I did show how to unlock some of those games as well on the channel, so you can go ahead and try to find those videos as well. And I think I did Fun for 5 every single one of the unlock games, the secret games, and if I didn't, boy oh boy should I. Yeah, so let me know down in the comments below if you want me to do that, and also let me know in the comments below if you want me to go back into the Evercade coffers and actually unlock the secrets of all of these Easter eggs, because I think that'd be a fun little series, right? A little bit off the beaten path. Not only, a lot of people do the current things and they give you the opinions, and yes, we'll get back to that too. We'll get back to the old Fun for 5s on the collections and whatnot, because I do miss it. I don't know why I don't know why I haven't done them in forever, but we should get back to that. and catch up and do all that kind of fun stuff as well. So let me know in the comments what you want to see and what kind of things you might want to have going on. And like I said, happy Easter again, guys. It was it's a really cool thing that I've been able to get a couple minutes here so I can do some videos and all that kind of stuff, getting ready while I'm on vacation. While you're seeing this very thing, right, I will actually be on a very large boat going to some place that I can't remember. But I'll be out for a while. But keep leaving those comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can when I get back from the trip. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And like I said, if you want to see all of those things, let me know. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see all those content things, because I will consider those in the future, especially if you're a member of the GTC, which we're about to thank, because those guys, well, they definitely have the stranglehold, the arms. They can come reach into the channel and go, Rich, you should do these things. And I will go, yes, you're a GTC member. We will do it because you guys support the channel. And we have to thank you because it is the end of a video here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. We got to thank every single member. So let's do that right now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, George Games, Chris Westerman, Fan of Fiction, Lloyd R. Jam, Papa Pete, The Intellivision Gamer, Ken LaCure, Mr. Shua, John Willig, Gunsy20, Herb Wars, DF, Joe Whitlash, David Valdez, Dan Nastic, Immortal Sojourn, Dr. Mark Mad Scientist, and Alex Groot. Thank you guys all so much for supporting the channel, for being awesome members, for doing awesome cool things like delivering us 1080p StreamYard because of your support, not only here, but on Ed's channel, the Evercade Effect, and the Evercast, and Calling All Retro Gamers. Every single one of those channels is affected by the benefits and awesomeness that is the GTC. So we thank you guys so much for your support. It keeps the shows going. So want to be a member? Hey, hit the join button. You can join on in and get some cool videos, get some behind the scenes stuff, and like all sorts of weird things that happen. And then you, of course, you get the awesome part, which is the Good Times Club video that happens every month, where we go over all of the cool things that happen on the channel. You guys can give me input as to what you want to see on the channel, and then we move forward by the wishes of the GTC, which is cool. If not, that's okay. Leave likes, leave dislikes, leave comments for sure, and definitely don't forget to hit those subscribe buttons and the bells for notifications. And we will we'll be around doing some more videos. Thanks for watching this one, though. And until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later. Take it easy, guys.
RTFC.baconicecream.com